Hey Mustangs, in this video we're going to take a really quick look at proteins, kind of refresh your memory about what we learned about proteins and just really know the basics. So when we take a look at proteins, we do think of meat because muscle is a very good source of protein that we'll find when we're trying to get proteins in our food. So we see a lot of times that we think about protein, we think about meats. But protein is used to create the body of just about every single organism. So you find proteins throughout the entire organism, not just the muscles. So if you think about it, how many different types of proteins do humans have? There's over 100,000 different types of proteins just for a human. Now if you look across all the different species and you take all species into account, there's so many different types of proteins out there. And the question comes, how do you get all these different types of proteins when you only have 20 different amino acids to build proteins? So the way you build a protein, you connect amino acids together. So you connect one amino acid to the next. There's 20 different amino acids total. We can say that amino acids are the same but different. So if we take a look at this here, all amino acids have this center part the same, the side part here the same, it's the same as well. The thing that's different is the R group. Okay, so all amino acids have the blue, the black, and the green part all the same. Every amino acid out of the 20 amino acids that we'll be taking a look at. The only thing that makes them different is the R group. So if we take a look here, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 different amino acids here. So 9 different amino acids. Here, the part in yellow represents that R group on the previous page. The part in purple is the part that's the same from one amino acid to the next. Now, these side groups are super important. We call them either side chains or R groups. They are what determine how the protein will be built. So if they're hydrophobic, they're going to want to fold towards the inside of the protein. If they're hydrophilic, they're going to want to be towards the outside. And then these parts, being hydrophilic, hydrophobic, positive or negatively charged, they interact with each other as well. And they'll interact with the environment too. So what amino acids you connect together, in what order, all this stuff, is going to be very important in building a protein. So here's another set of amino acids here, and you can see the R groups, how they're different from each other. These have hydrophilic side chains, and then these side chains, positive and negative. Okay? Also hydrophilic because they're positive or negative. Okay? The thing that makes one protein different from another, the number of amino acids you connect together. So if you connect together 100 or 99, that's going to change the protein. So what you connect together like that, the number of amino acids, and then also the order, how you put the amino acids, all those 20 different amino acids, how you arrange them. If you have 1,000 amino acids, which ones do you have, in what order did you put them in? That's going to affect how the protein is going to fold up into its final form, into its final structure. So number and sequence of amino acids is important. That determines, and this is the most important part of this whole video here, the shape and size of the protein. If it's not the right shape, it can't do its job. So that's huge when you're talking about protein.